Hey friend, welcome back. This is part 4 of the meal planning series. Now, if you're just now joining me, I want you to go to jennifercoble.com/meal planning toolkit. It is a completely free toolkit that we have discussed over the last several episodes. Actually, the part 1 is episode 77. There's a little episode in there where I had a little heart to heart, but anyway, episode 77 is the first one of the meal planning series, and I will walk you through the meal planning toolkit, give you some examples. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to send me an email at support@jennifercoble.com. Otherwise, let's get started on part 4 so you can get 2024 started on the right foot. Let's go.
Hey Mama, welcome to Holistic Health for Moms. Do you want to lose weight and have more energy? Do you find yourself up late at night searching Google about hormones, weight loss, and how to get healthy? Do you wake up with big, ambitious goals only to feel overwhelmed and frustrated when the scale doesn't move and you look 5 months pregnant after eating again? Hey, I'm Jennifer. I'm a mom of 3, a conventional health nurse practitioner that also believes in natural and holistic health. I kept hearing my patients tell me that they were overwhelmed, tired, and couldn't lose weight. They were overwhelmed with all the health and weight loss information out there. It hurt my heart to see women who wanted answers and solutions to only be given prescriptions and vague directions like eat better and exercise. They needed to get out of the traditional healthcare box, and I wanted to help. So I created this podcast. In this podcast, you'll learn about optimizing your health and transforming your mindset. You'll learn about tools to help you build on what you know is right for you and reclaim the energy and health you know you should have. If this sounds like you, raise your hand and say present and accounted for, and let's get this party started.
All right, so you've gotten your groceries, you're at home, you've unpacked everything. Now I want you to look at your meal plan for the week. I want you to decide what meals do you need to cut up things, chop things, like things meaning like vegetables and fruits and whatever you're going to fix, meats. What do you need to cut up and chop, and what needs to be cooked ahead of time? What meals can be made the night of, and what meals need to be made ahead of time? And then what foods need to be marinated. Now, once you've kind of gotten a list of those, whether you write it down and just get a mental list, the next thing is to pick out a meal prep day. Now, I personally have tried to make it a point to, like, when I get my groceries, I lay it all out and I see, especially for like my salads, I'll see, what needs to be cut up. Or if there are going to be any vegetables made for that week that we have planned out, if they need to be cut up and prepared in some way, go ahead and go ahead and chop those ahead of time. So pick a day to prepare as much as you can before the day comes to cook. Okay? Most of the time ours is either Saturday or Sunday. During football season, it's mostly Sunday because it's football season. And when I say football, I mean college football. Go Dogs. Then I want you to marinate any meats that you can go ahead and marinate. Soak any beans that need to be soaked. Most beans, if they're not in a can, need to be soaked overnight. And then make any meal ahead of time that you can. And that way you can just pull it out and heat it up. Then, number 3. This is it. This is the culmination of all of the hard work that you've done. I want you to execute the plan. You've planned the meals. You've shopped for the meals. You've prepared what you can for the week. Now I want you to stick to the plan. This is going to seem very, very, very hard. Mentally hard. Physically, you're exhausted. It's very overwhelming. But I promise it will be so worth it in the long run. And if you have not felt mental clarity or had energy for a really, really, really long time, and that's like what you want, or you just want to feel better, like from the inside out, I want you to imagine what that feels like. In any time, like especially during meal prepping or planning, you're like, why am I even doing this? This is pointless. It's not pointless. I want you to imagine that feeling. Imagine that feeling of being just like squeaky clean on the inside and feeling amazing in your clothes and just being mentally clear and not having brain fog and having energy and being able to play with your kids or, whatever it is that you want. Imagine that and then tell yourself, no, this is worth it. This is worth it. The time that you're putting into this meal planning and preparing is 100% worth it, because when you put good, non-processed, minimally processed, nutrient-dense foods in your body's going to love you for that. So it's worth it. Now, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you go do your thing with your meal planning toolkit. If you have any questions, please send me an email at support@jennifercoble.com. I am more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And I also have spots open for new clients. So if you have 2024 goals, I would love to help you meet those goals. So send me a message, support@jennifercoble.com, and I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and subscribe to my email list? By signing up, you get my free meal planning template to help you start optimizing your health today. Also, if you could leave me a review, this helps this podcast rate, helps more sisters see it, and it lights me up to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, time to go make sure the clothes are washed, ball uniforms are ready, and snacks are prepared for this week full of games and chaos. I'll meet you back next week for another episode. Have a great week, sister.